Greetings, adventurers, and welcome to the Adventure Incorporated podcast, episode 200. Thank you for coming along on this ride with us. Thank you for being here 200 times to listen to us share our story with you. We are so happy we get the opportunity to bring this story to you and to have such an amazing time with it. It thrills us to no end that people want to come and listen to this and experience it and be part of it, and we just can't thank you enough. We also can't thank our patrons enough. I felt weird about what I was going to do for episode 200. It's a special episode. It's a big milestone. So here's the patrons that I want to thank for episode 200. I want to thank Adam, Alina, Brendan, Chris, Darick, David, Francis, Graydon, Feral Joe, James, J-Chan, Kayla, Kim, Crystal, Kyle, Mary, Micah, Michael, Nick, Phil, Sean, Trevor, Vespa, Winton, and Tony. Without our patrons, there's no way we could do this show. You guys are amazing. You have really built this into something that can just keep going for a long time, and we are so grateful to you. And we're so excited to be able to do new and exciting things, which are coming. Keep your eyes and ears open. And if you aren't a patron and would like to be a patron to contribute to this show, to help us go for another 200, 400, 1,000 more, then head over to patreon.com/adventureinc, become a patron today, and you will help continue to support us in this endeavor. I want to keep this short. I don't want to go too long. I just named all of the patrons. That feels like maybe it was long enough, but this is a big episode for us. It's very exciting, big plot episode, big milestone for the show, and I just want to say how much I thank everybody, and we're very excited to looking forward to more to come, including Adventure March right around the corner, which will coincide with our 4-year anniversary. We're very excited about that too. So stick with us, and hopefully you enjoy the show. Let's get started.
Dungeons, dragons, and everything fantasy. These were the ingredients chosen to make the perfect podcast. But the DM Craig accidentally added an extra ingredient. 3 idiots.
So something killed these, right?
You all.
We just found them.
There's a murderer on the loose! Thus, Ready Set Roll was born. Join Anthony, Dylan, and Dan every Tuesday as they dedicate their life to making mine a living hell.
Nobles and farmers, knights and wenches, gather round to hear a tale of excitement and mystery. Brave adventurers facing grave dangers. Keth, the fighter monk.
Like, usually when you bring people back from the dead in books, it turns out really bad.
That's just to sell more books.
Gebeddo, the rogue.
God, it's so good to see something positive happen. God, I'm so glad to be back home. Let's make sure we get Clug fixed up, then we'll have 2 under our belts. This is awesome.
Jennuvera, the sorcerer. Jennuvera, you are a powerful sorcerer capable of very strong magics.
Oh, this is the first time someone acknowledges how good I am at magic and convict me of a fucking crime? What the shit?
Gillik, the paladin warlock.
Can we find you, something else to tap into instead?
Yeah.
What, give it 4 levels of Warlock? Are you shitting me?
And Asher, the druid barbarian.
Asher, puts his hand on Gebeddo's shoulder. This is the most affectionate you've ever seen Asher.
Prepare yourselves, for this is the tale of Adventure Incorporated. Let's just jump into it.
Okay.
Let's go.
Hold, please.
Holding.
Please wait. System processing.
So, we've just killed the thing.
Yes.
It's the Death Knight.
Is that where we're going to jump in from?
We stopped it.
If you would like. or we can push ahead.
Mostly, I just want to make sure that we're able to buy some potions. For the first time, literally ever, Anthony, for the first fucking time in this show. Episode 200, baby! We're gonna do some D&D! And I'm gonna buy a fucking potion.
We're gonna power game the fuck out of this.
Okay.
hey, Mike, where are you gonna do that? In the Burn Town or in the Burn Town?
Yeah. Which burn town would you like to buy
Which
potions?
Burn Town would you
Buy
like to
burn
buy?
potions.
They're probably
Burn
on
potions.
sale.
Right, yeah. Guaranteed.
Lightly burned.
He just saved a fuck ton of people. They're gonna be like, take our shit.
If anything, these potions are now concentrates, so we can combine a bunch of them to get really good potions.
All the potions
Make,
are really
make an
just
investigation check. Because this has been playing the whole time.
Okay. Sure.
Oh, can I cast Detect Magic just to see if there's anything in the area?
Yes.
Oh, are we gonna loot? Oh my god!
Yeah, why not? Like, what? Like,
This is D&D, y'all.
No.
Fuck off.
we did it.
We're just gonna switch our mission statement. Episode 200. Just like fuck shit up.
That was a 20 investigation check.
Okay. You find... I don't know the names of these potions. You find 2 tier 2 potions and 2 tier 3 potions.
Oh, of the healing type?
Yes.
Healing type.
Is that what you were looking for, Jebeddo?
Yeah, I was hoping to be... You know what? I'm going to do it on the honor system. I'm going to leave, just the amount of gold that it would be to buy these just right here on the counter in hopes that, when the shopkeep comes back, they're able to, know that I've been here, but also, appreciate that I didn't just steal it.
Write a little note.
Yeah. Jebeddo writes a note quickly that says 2 tier 2 healing potions and 2 tier 3 healing potions.
So that's
So
two greater and 2 superior?
Yes. Let's go with that.
Wow, superior, so like the 20 bazillion one?
Yeah.
It's like 88 or 84, is that what it is?
84.
That's greater. So, 44 and 84.
Oh, okay, then it's like the 12d4 or whatever it is.
Where is the list of these potions?
Oh, it's in the player's handbook.
That is?
So Josh, you cast Detect Magic.
Yeah.
And you start to look around. Inside the Church of Iora, the half-burned Church of Iora, you find a glowing object buried deep in the rubble.
Ooh.
And it seems to be
sorry.
an item. It seems to be an item glowing of transmutation magic.
Whoa, guys! There's something magic over here. I'm gonna run over and go check it out.
You dig around in the dirt and you find a singed book.
Whoa!
Ooh.
Look at this singed book. Does it have a cover? Does it have a title?
What
edition is it?
It has no title. It is just a leather-bound book, and as you flip through it, it looks like the pages are filled with notes by the priest and mayor of this town, Roderick.
Roderick?
Oh.
But the book is magic.
Wait, they're notes to each other? They wrote each other magic love notes?
I mean, no, that's one
he's
person.
the priest
That's
and
one
the mayor?
person.
Oh. Sorry, I got...
Dear Roderick, I love you. Sincerely, Roderick.
Thank you, Roderick. I love you too, Roderick.
He's a priest.
Your words are so kind. I didn't believe I'd ever see you again.
Gillik, can I... no, you can look. You're right.
No, go ahead.
Okay, thank you.
It's a book.
Jennuvera reads it.
Every
it's pretty
single
boring.
sentence.
Yeah, she does.
While are
rolled,
you going to read it while you travel south?
Yeah, she rolled an 18 read check.
Okay.
What do you add to
does
that?
anyone else want to do anything before you begin traveling toward the Lich?
I'll also search, but we know how that's been going.
Before Jennuvera starts reading the book, I want to use Divine Sense
15.
to see if it's a good or if there's like any kind of curse on it or something.
Asher, you just a minute,
Sure.
Gillik, we'll get to that. Asher, you go into one of the burned buildings and you find a big pile of furniture on top of a rug.
Yay.
And you think you see the edge of a trap door underneath the rug.
Oh, thank goodness.
Cool. I pull the rug. I guess I try and clear it, and then try and open the trap door.
Make a strength check.
Oh, you bet I will.
Oh my god, I really legitimately forgot about those people.
We all would have.
5.
Yeah, it seems like it's too heavy to budge.
Okay.
Ask for help, please.
I walk out.
It's
like,
probably
hey, I
nothing.
think I found. Yeah, right.
Wait, did Asher know that Gebeddo found those people?
No. It happened in the thick of battle. I go out and I'm like, hey guys, can you help me with something? I found a trap door.
Gebeddo like quickly runs over to help Asher. Oh my god, really? I wonder what's in there. And like pushes by him and like starts clearing away all the rubble like piece by piece.
Gillik, when you look at the book and cast your divine sense, you do not sense anything from the book, good or evil.
Okay.
You guys free the family from the trapdoor. They're very grateful for your amazing service.
Gebeddo takes the 2 more level 3 healing potions that they offer as a thank you, and he's like, guys, you really don't have to, but here, and Gebeddo pulls out the 50 gold apiece that it costs to buy them.
No, they didn't have any potions down there with them. They drank them.
I knocked off the 100 gold from my character sheet.
Nope.
And Gebeddo
Do I find 100 gold, Anthony?
Yeah. For some reason, Gebeddo handed you 100 gold and thanked you for his potions that you gave him that you didn't give him. So you're now 100 gold Richard, Rob.
Thank you. I'm doing that. I'm putting that on my sheet.
I mean, I had already taken it off my sheet for the potions.
But you don't have the 2 potions. So
it balances.
You're starting to think maybe the other 2 might be bad also. You'll have to wait and find out.
Just poisoned us. Fuck.
All right. So are you guys, anything else before you head south?
Gillik wanted to do.
I told him his thing.
Oh, okay. Then what do the notes say?
So as you're traveling south and you spend some time with the book, the notes are boring. They are accounts of the comings and goings of the town, what's been happening in Kien. Like you come to a small, interesting entry from a couple years ago, which is them trying to raise enough coin to hire Adventure Incorporated.
Guys, look, we're in this. Well,
but otherwise, it's real basic, boring stuff. But what you find interesting is that as you attune to the book, you believe that this book could take a passphrase, and that if it did, all of the pages would turn blank. And then you could say the passphrase again, and all of the pages would refill.
That's a fun book.
A secret notebook.
I just...
What?
I guess I just... If they're not... that. It doesn't really make any sense to me, because if I fill a book with writings and then I wipe them clean with the passphrase and then I fill them with more writings, what happens to the second set of writings? Like, do they erase the original writings, or do they or do I have to just not fill the book? Is it still is it an infinite number of pages in this book if I keep wiping it?
Or is it like an Etch-a-Sketch?
Or can I take a photo of it and upload it to an internet drive based on a mark that I put on the bottom of the page?
No. So what you're basically, by experimenting with the book with Roderick's, it's almost like the pages have 2 modes. They have they can contain Roderick's writings, or you can make them blank. You can write on those pages, and they'll swap between the 2.
And if you're to add a third user,
it only has 2 modes.
Is it? Okay.
It has 2 modes.
All right.
Cool. I'm never going to write anything in this book, she says.
Okay.
Okay.
To everyone.
Is that the
Gebeddo
passcode?
listens. Yeah, Gebeddo listens as she whispers to the book.
He can't hear my passcode.
That's up to me.
Oh, I thought you meant that you were like listening while she was writing, implying that she says every word she's writes. Like
No,
whatever.
I'm just
she's
trying to
writing.
get my
God,
password.
Do you think Genevera's the type who's like
So annoying.
Absolutely not.
It was a dark and stormy night.
Absolutely not. She is silent.
I love Clyde so much.
She would never say that out loud.
Teen Girl Squad, Genevera.
Yeah, right, exactly. It's a strong bed.
What's her face? The ugly one.
You guys travel for a few days before you reach.
Mendicant and buy more.
Oh no! Nope,
And
nothing
items.
else. These are the resources you have, my
Powerful
friends.
magic items.
Yeah.
This is what you got. You travel for a little bit longer before you reach what is now known as the Deadlands.
So as we get close, Gebeddo's going to put his hand on like the hilt of his sword and close his eyes and kind of try to connect to Caliesto. And he's going to, inside his own head, he's going to say, hey, I know I haven't been like the best herald of you or whatever. I want to make sure that you have something to keep seeing. And so I've been a little bit busier kind of focusing on that than focusing on you. When this is all over and I've got a chance to like pick up a copy of your book, I'm definitely going to do it. I'll swing by the church. I'm partial to purple, so that that's not a big deal. But if there's anything you got in that old all-seeing eye of yours that might help us, with this phylactery thing, this Lich problem, you feel free to share it. And that's
Hey,
gonna...
Galactus. Sorry I haven't been around lately. I'm looking around for new planets for you. By the way, need some help.
And he doesn't expect an answer, and so he opens his eyes and just kind of takes in the scenery. I figured for sure we were going to get one more there.
No.
Stuff. But yeah.
Okay.
Keth also does this. He's going to try and talk to Balance.
Not Uthral?
He should probably try to talk to Uthral.
Yeah.
Now feels like a weird time to talk to Uthral.
Oh, I don't know. I can give you a spell. What's your name? I'm Uthral.
I was gonna ask Balance a question, and then if I didn't get a satisfactory answer, then hopefully talk to Uthral.
Uthral is the baby Yoda of Adventure Incorporated.
Totally.
What question are you asking Balance?
So, general advice. I want to ask Balance, but also I'm worried that what we're planning to do, I want to be like, what do you think about throwing the phylactery in a ley line? Like, would that make the Lich reborn in the ley line, or would that kill it? I don't know. I was just gonna run the plan over and see what he says.
So you run the plan through your mind in the ways that you've tried to reach out to Balance before. You get no response.
Yeah, that was not satisfactory. He touches his orc bone.
He will be satisfied, Dan.
In the back of the wagon, Keth is touching his orc bone, furious with himself for not getting the answers he wants.
Yeah.
He's in the zone. He doesn't hear their complaints.
Awesome.
He's searching for answers at the bottom of an orc bone. Classic Keth.
Awesome.
So while you fondle your orc bone in the back of the, you're not in a cart. You're just walking. So
in the back of the line, just
Right. Back of the FAP line.
you are washed over by that sensation that brings you to this.
I bet he is.
This
in a moment of just pure experience.
Right.
Yeah.
Experience.
Yeah,
points.
it's hard to describe what you're feeling right this moment, but it is surrounding you as you
You're definitely
are
coming to a
there
place.
with Uthral. Yeah.
Yeah, he comes to a moment of clarity for sure.
Right. He's
finishing
his something. I don't know.
Oh, hi there.
Hi, I'm Keth.
I'm Uthral. I like magic.
Uthral, it
my
is
God.
great to meet you.
Oh, it's so good to meet you too.
You look like a wise and experienced person.
I'm sure I am.
Yeah. So we're doing this thing. We're fighting a Lich. Have you ever fought a Lich?
Nope. What's that?
It's going great. So we're damn it. Maybe the orcs call it by something else, but it's basically this undead being that is really strong and powerful and has this thing called a phylactery that they can't die unless it gets destroyed.
Holy bananas! That sounds ridiculous.
Yeah, it's really scary, and I was hoping you knew a little bit about it. Does that sound familiar at all?
No, but I could give you some magic.
How do orcs know about bananas?
What?
How does he know the word banana?
Why can't
You need to listen to the patron episode to find out why he knows.
Is that for real?
Yeah.
That's for real.
Oh my god!
It's really good. It's Gillik's Patreon episod.
Perhaps we should
Cool.
donate to
That's
this
weird
Patreon.
because I don't
of yours.
remember.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that checks out, right? Uthral. So
Folks, that's a visual reference to how red Gillik's eyes are right now.
That's what happens after yoga. It's yoga.
no,
Did
Keth
a lot of yoga.
Keth gets it. Uthral, yeah. So we're fighting these undead creatures. Can you help me out with some magic to fight them?
Undead, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I could teach you how to detect good and evil.
Would that kill the undead things?
Oh, no.
Oh.
You want to kill undead things?
Yeah, like maybe something to. Yeah, let's just murder undead. Yep.
Okay, I can do that.
Excellent.
But don't use it till you're ready.
How will I know when I'm ready?
You'll know.
All right, thanks, Uthral.
It was really nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you too. I'll come back and we can chat some more.
Oh, I can't wait.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
I feel like one day Uthral's gonna remember who Keth is.
I'm so
It's gonna be
nervous for that.
really
day.
weird.
The asshole just comes by and is like, "Hey, help me out."
I feel like we've had this conversation before.
So just let me know when you want to cast your spell.
I'm so excited.
Wait, do you know what it is?
Nope.
Awesome. Fucking excellent.
Not even gonna try and look.
Good.
Okay. So as you guys approach the Downs, or the Deadlands, what's up?
Sorry, did Mike get an answer from Kaliesto?
Nope.
No.
Oh.
Nope.
I thought it was because Mikey cut you off.
No.
Nope.
But,
Sorry.
Nope.
Sorry. I don't know.
Genevera,
It's because I didn't buy her book.
Genevera tries to call the magic man.
Yeah, you flip the coin, and once again you feel that same hollowness like an echo, but not out loud, through your spirit. There is this echo, like you are making a call out and nothing responds.
Oh boy.
Still no magic man.
Still no magic man. I'm real worried.
Yeah,
I know
like
we're gonna
that.
go fight a lich, but I feel like I don't know.
Yeah, that thing. If there's one thing that we've learned, it's killing an angel's tough work.
What do you remember the last thing you guys talked about?
Yeah, he helped us escape.
It's more of a scream than
And
a conversation.
Yeah. And then he just kind of went dark.
Yeesh.
I just feel like we really need some answers. Like, I don't know how long it takes a lich to be alive again after we kill him. I don't know where a lich is alive again after we kill him. If we throw him in a volcano, will he respawn in the volcano and just perpetually die of lava? If we trap him in a ley line, will we trap his phylactery in a ley line, but not him, and that we can't even get his phylactery to destroy the phylactery to destroy him, that he's just on Earth, like, kicking around? I don't know the answers to these questions, and I feel like it's something that I should know before I fight a lich.
Yeah, we should have probably prepared more for this.
Well, we didn't really have the option. We kind of were just... We really didn't. They just said, we got to do this now. And we said, okay.
We had
and
2
we're on our
years.
route. Like,
Well, I mean, we asked Adventure Incorporated to look into it.
Yeah.
and they did. It's not an easy answer.
Right.
Not an easy question to
Non-specific.
answer.
Damn it.
I mean, I think we're armed with literally everything that we can be. We know where he is. We know how to kill him because we saw the executors do it before. And we know for the most part how he's going to fight us.
Yeah. We just don't know how to permanently kill him.
Right. So like
Yeah.
I'm feeling more confident in this fight than I have in a while. Definitely more confident than I was against the Kraken.
Yeah, I guess.
Really? I'm more worried about this than the Kraken. I don't know why.
I mean, it makes sense.
We'll have some time, I think, after we win to decide what to do with the phylactery.
Quick question.
Yes.
Anthony.
Yes.
The enchanted rock that lets us go to level 20.
For 1 round, yes.
For 1 round. Do we have to be the level 20 version that we were in the ley line, or can it be any mix and match level?
I think you gotta just... I would be willing to entertain something else if it were for purposes other than the best metagame moment.
Fair.
Sure, that's fine.
Like, so basically, like, if you're, like, if Keth were in a situation
Damn
where...
it, we should have moved that conversation out of that chat.
I didn't see it. If Keth were in a situation where he, like, was just filled with rage and just became a level 20 fighter instead of a level 20 monk like he was, like, I could see that being justified in some way. If or maybe as if Asher just like skyrocketed to a level 20 barbarian, right? Like,
Sure.
I think you could use it in that regard if there's a story reason why that has happened. If you're just like, I'm a level 20 paladin because they do the most damage, like, that's not a thing.
Yeah.
That's fair.
What if he's filled with the holy light of Iora?
Right.
I mean, I'm going to need to see that before it happens. It's not like... You're going to have to display how filled with the holy light you are.
I display it.
He said it. He said it. So he did.
said he
It.
did
I
it.
described what I did.
He rolled a 20 on his filled with the holy light check.
Right.
Great. Okay.
So while Jennuvera is out loud, like having a momentary breakdown, Gebeddo wants to like scan kind of the area to see if like our conversation has like rustled up some baddies or anything.
Rustled up some jimmies.
Yeah.
So there's definitely a mass of undead moving about in the Deadlands. That's not really a surprise. What is a surprise is how mundane their activities are. Like, they're like moving about like, they're not just like shambling around destroying things. They're like gathering firewood. There's a small marketplace set up.
Oh, sure. So, like, you see the baker with his tray, like always.
Yeah.
The same old bread and rolls to sell.
Right.
I
but
just
he's,
want to
like,
say I'm
limping
embarrassed
slightly.
right now because Mike just Googled the lyrics to
Oh, come
that
Ooh, nice sellout.
song. Googled,
Spot like that.
had to Google the lyrics to the
Right under
opening
that
song
bus.
of Beauty and the Beast.
It was flawless. I didn't notice. Did you just take off your
Steph's
engagement
like,
ring?
anyway, I'm single now.
Anyway,
Hit me up on Twitter.
don't though.
Happy episode 200.
It's gonna be a big episode.
All right.
Some big laughs.
Big moves.
But they're definitely, so it looks like there's an undead city happening here.
Weird.
This doesn't look terrible. Are they just trying to like be normal people?
Well, what we saw earlier looked pretty terrible, so I don't have that much sympathy.
But this looks different.
Gillik is gonna also cast again detect magic, and because I'm assuming we've had enough time that I could get a short rest, so I can use divine sense again.
Correct.
Cool.
I feel like we've gotten a long rest.
Yes.
Yay.
Great. Wait, are you sad about getting a long rest?
I don't know that I would have done anything differently last time, so never mind.
Were you saving yourself?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I was.
Okay.
For sure.
Good.
Okay.
For marriage.
Yep.
I can't wait, y'all.
All right.
There goes the baker with his tray, like always.
Yeah, Mike, you blew it. It's over now.
Oh, I mean to get married to someone.
No.
Just in general.
Okay.
That lyric makes so much more sense now. I always thought it was "There goes the baker like a stray, like always," and I was like, "That doesn't."
You're all dead to me.
You're also no longer engaged to stuff.
Like a stray, like always.
I was like, "That's a weird lyric," but all right,
Fucking
whatever.
baker.
I'm not Steven Sondheim. And I
Has
know
your
this
baker
isn't
gone
Steven Sondheim,
stray?
It's not. Let's move on before Steph cries. Okay. So are you guys? You feel like you see that there are scouts around the village. They seem to be on lookout, but you think you could probably find a way around the village to keep heading south if you want. But it's up to you.
Should we do... You guys remember that old, not super old, but like kind of old traveling play, Shaun of the Dead? Should we do that through here so that we're undetected?
Don't stop me now.
Not that part.
Okay.
Not that part. Before that part. Yeah, before the big musical number. The part where they're like shambling through the streets.
Gillik immediately casts disguise self to make him look exactly like a zombie, and his armor is like black and like kind of like chipped and stuff, and he looks like Gillik, but like he's all zombified.
Gebeddo points at him and he's like, "Yeah, like that."
Yeah, this is awesome. Let's do this.
Keth does not want to get dirty, but he will. Like to disguise himself.
Vera tries to shamble a little bit.
And then gives up like halfway through. Just
Asher turns.
Yeah.
Asher turns into a rat. I blend
Halfway
into.
through, she just makes herself invisible.
So how are Keth and Gebeddo doing this?
Yeah, Gebeddo is gonna pull out like a dagger and like give himself like a slash so that he like bleeds a little bit, and like covers himself in dirt and messes up his hair, and like lurches around, moving like they are.
Keth like wrinkles his shirt a little bit and wrinkles his pants.
That's as far as he's willing to go.
And he'll shamble though.
Okay.
Fresh dead.
And then you guys are heading down into.
So much
We're
slower.
heading. Yeah, we're trying to head through the downs to where the Lich's wood entrance is, like the entrance in the woods, the
So
same
you
way
got-
that the executors went
right.
down.
Right, you know where you're headed roughly.
Yeah.
So this area is marred with the same blight in the ground that was present in parts of Kien that they had already made attacks in. The ground is black, dead, and withering. As you make your way down into the town, I'm going to need performance checks from Keth and Gebeddo. And Keth, you can make yours at disadvantage.
He gets it.
All you did was wrinkle your clothes.
He gets it. Right, performance is charisma, maybe?
Yes.
Yeah.
Great.
I'll go first. 8.
14. I got nat 20 and a 15. So
You have an 8 charisma?
yeah. Yeah.
Great.
Not what I expected.
I mean,
Yeah, everybody's got a dumb stat.
like, insert like all of the clips of him talking to Farah here.
Yeah.
We can't accuse him of not playing to character.
That's fair.
Sure.
So you begin to shamble your way into town, and when you're probably like 50 yards away, you see 6 or 7 different of these undead all snap their eyes toward you, Gebeddo.
I was doing too good. I knew it. I was doing it too good.
Wrinkle that shirt.
Fucking shirt,
Sprinkle
you
it.
son of a bitch.
Sprinkle it.
I knew it. My moves.
one of
they're
them
just too
steps-
good.
One of them steps toward you, tentatively. He takes a few steps and he says, "Who goes there?"
Gillik immediately just goes, "You goes there."
Something there smells fresh.
Smelt it, dealt it.
Brains! And Gebeddo like puts his arms out and like walks even stiffer, like away.
Jennuvera dies.
Perfect. Everything's going well.
Phew. Like as he takes like 3 steps away.
You're walking back, like turning around and going back the other way. Okay. A couple of them start to dart forward, and he puts a hand up and he says, "You serve our master."
I squeak.
We serve the master.
Then bring us that flesh. And he points at Gebeddo.
Yeah, right.
What do you mean, yeah, right?
That brains move was so good.
He smells your blood you just spilled on your cheek.
Okay, all right. I know what I'm going to do. So Gillik just goes, "Okay," and starts running after Gebeddo.
Okay.
"I must catch you." And so Gebeddo, how are you reacting to me coming after you?
Fucking terrified.
Yeah. Yeah, Gebeddo is like really uncomfortable because he's like, oh fuck, Gillik has finally snapped. Oh no! And she like takes off running toward the doorway that we're supposed to be getting to.
Okay. So hopefully before you take off, you see that Gillik is pointing his finger at Gebeddo and trying to signal something.
Cast message.
This always works so well.
Right.
Gebeddo, like, he's terrified. He's just running toward the door.
Okay. All right, Gillick's gonna cast Expeditious Retreat to catch Gebeddo.
Oh God.
Oh my God, dude, no! Don't!
And then Gillick's gonna cast Invisibility on Gebeddo.
And Gebeddo, like, once he realizes he's invisible, like, just shuts up right away.
He is gone. And Gillick's gonna turn back towards the zombies and say, the flesh disappeared.
How could you let this happen? So hungry.
Enough of this. The master called us. We have come to see the master.
Make a deception check.
My shirt is so wrinkly. Is that also
Nice
charisma?
work, Gillik.
Yes.
11.
Wait, did you just roll yourself at disadvantage?
Oh, I didn't. That was a normal one.
No, that's fine.
I was like,
failed.
did you volunteer disadvantage? Like,
I'm all in this.
You are coming from Kien. You stink of fresh meat.
Yes, it was delicious.
Very good.
So at this point, Jennuvera, invisible, is just like has like her hands under her chin, is just like watching, like wide-eyed, because she never would have been able to pull this off.
Keth just looks like a normal half-orc walker.
Yeah.
With a wrinkled shirt.
They don't see a whole lot of half-orcs down here, so they just assume you're also
It's a
undead.
mangled, fucked up.
but yeah, all that gray skin, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
The town is destroyed, and there's much fresh meat, but the master has called us.
Go to him then.
Immediately.
As you head deeper into town, go ahead and make another performance check for your undead shamble.
I'm rolling at disadvantage.
Yeah, with your
Hey,
wrinkly
everybody,
pants
Kev's
and
doing
shirt.
the undead
Yes, you are.
Hot dice, come on. 5. That's how disadvantage is supposed to work.
Nailed it.
Yeah, I think as you start to walk, one of the others steps up and whispers in his ear, and he says, "Flesh!" And you're just beyond them as they start to charge toward you.
Are we at the end of the town-ish, or?
Gebeddo and Gillik are toward the end. Asher, you probably are too if you were with them.
Yeah. Well then, seeing this scene happen, I unwild shape and cast Wall of Fire right beyond where Keth is, and say, "Run, dumbass!"
Gebeddo takes off.
Are you
He
going to
just
shamble,
assumes
Keth?
it's about him.
Are you going to shamble, Keth?
Yeah, no. Keth runs. Keth runs.
I like when you're like, yeah.
No.
Okay, yeah, the wall of flame bursts up behind Keth. Keth, you bolt toward the rest of the group. The 5 of you are now sprinting back toward the entrance to the Lich's lair as the flames burst up in the center of the town. you see one of the scouts turn, and it is Rikus, and he watches you as you pass by, though he doesn't seem to indicate anything.
I wave.
He just stares. And you guys run. And you guys run off toward the edge of the wood.
Weird.
Here, as soon as you enter into the wood here, you are overwhelmed by a sudden wave of this blight. It is all the stronger here, and you can feel the radiating darkness coming as you get deeper and deeper into this place.
Huh. I feel strangely comfortable here.
Damn it, Gillik.
Okay.
I mean, no, that's probably good for right now. Like, right? If he's not super nauseated by this, because I don't feel great.
Oh, yeah.
So if he's at 100%,
yeah,
Maybe
true.
I guess.
Sensing.
Yeah. Let's go. Max power.
Let's just keep our eyes out.
Okay, so
Hey, Gillik, I just wanted to say, I'm sorry about thinking that you had like gone crazy back there and tried to kill me.
No, it's fine. It's
I saw a look in your
that's
eye.
always a possibility.
I saw you pointing. You know, this
Does
is
Gillik
scary.
still have the altar self up?
Yeah, so actually, it's changed too. So he's still in like black armor. That's like that he usually has, right? Or now, but instead of being a zombie, he's just a skeleton, and he's got like glowing red eyes. But it's still Gillik.
So he looks over at us like with the red eyes and be like, "I'm comfortable here."
All right, so that's the thing. What do you think? Skeleton with a beard?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I feel
Everyone, even skeletons, look cooler with beards.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Fair enough. Okay. Yeah. So it's like yeah.
Yeah,
Gillik.
Gebeddo's like just sorry, and he
Yeah, no
turns
worries.
around and he's like, "Fuck."
Makes that like yikes face.
Okay,
Like-
guys. So
Mental note: somebody's gonna have to talk to him about that.
does everyone remember the plan?
Yes.
Gebeddo?
Yeah.
Are you
No.
ready?
I guess as ready as I'll ever be. And so, we pull out the map that the like executors have of the layout of the dungeon, and like all the traps and everything. And so, like we follow that to a T, making sure not to like fuck that up.
So when you reach the front entrance of the dungeon, the Lich's lair, it is overgrown with these thick black tendrils that erupt up out of the ground. You can feel the darkness pulling on you from here, and you can see that this is like the source of that dark corruption pouring up out of the ground.
Oh boy. Do you think the Lich and a certain spooky tentacle monster have been hanging out? Because
Probably.
oh, I should be whispering. I didn't.
I don't want him to hear all of us.
Well, okay. Do you think the Lich and the Shadow Lord have been hanging out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably.
Cool. Let's keep going.
Helm of Hearing.
Yeah, you could totally hear what they were saying. Okay. Everyone give me a nature check.
Yay! Finally!
The
First time in this show.
And I rolled.
I'm the druid. I have the nature check.
Oh, that's so great.
I hope you rolled like a 4.
I rolled a 23.
Okay.
Nice. 11.
Beats my 20.
4.
Asher, while you are looking at this, you see that you see these dark tendrils drawing the energy up out of the ground, and you remember the seeds that you were given by by Spooky Todd.
The druid with the seeds for the win. He does the thing.
Nice.
Yeah, you toss out the seeds, and you watch as bright green energy emanates into the ground from these seeds, and it is drawn in by the tendrils, and they wither. And this blight on the ground, right around the front entrance of this this cave, seems to be sucked away from the ground and drawn into these seeds.
All right, let's go. Let's do this.
Should we take those?
Take the seeds?
Like, what if... Yeah, like, what... I mean...
Oh, yeah.
They're full of dark power now, right?
Yeah. I take them and I put them in my pocket.
They feel heavier than they did before.
Whoa! They feel heavier than they did before.
Oh, wow. Maybe they really are full of dark magic.
I think they're I didn't realize magic had mass.
Maybe it just feels heavier on your soul.
No, I think it's magic has mass.
Yeah, Anthony.
Yeah, and font.
Jeez.
I like that idea.
Yeah, we like this idea better than your idea, DM.
When you guys head down into this area, and you are hit with almost nostalgia. There's a feeling of deja vu, like you've been in this hallway before. There's so much of it is familiar, but what you're also noticing is that it's not exactly like you remembered it before, and not just because it has an extra 20 years of wear on it. There's just the reality of this place is just slightly different than the way Mirifa remembered it.
Oh.
Not in a tangible way, not in like, a left turn instead of a right turn, but it just doesn't look quite like you remember seeing it before.
That makes sense. It is weird. So it just feels like deja vu.
Yeah, like a weird... Ugh. I feel squidgy just like thinking about
like
that.
No me gusta.
No me gusta.
No me gusta. Me gusta. No me gusta. all somatic.
That's how I imagined that Beam saying it. Like, I don't know. That's the voice.
I'm just imagining all somatic components are just in Spanish. Like that's the magic language.
I thought you were going to say all somatic components are just me gusta.
Me gusta. No me gusta.
Everybody make a perception check.
I'll do it.
Natural 20.
15.
19.
8.
11.
Okay. Jebeddo, Keth, and Asher, a sound seems to float through the air. At first, it's hard to say if it's what it is exactly, but then you begin to hear the words form. You will fall, like all who have come before you. You will fail, and I will take you for my army. Make wisdom saving throws.
Fuck.
Damn. Okay,
If
Anthony.
only Keth was a good monk.
Woo! How does a very, very spicy 26 do it for you?
It's great.
Thank you.
14.
Nope. Only Jebeddo, Keth, and Asher need to make this one. Only they heard the whispers.
Oh, sorry.
That's fun.
Yeah, that's really interesting.
I gotta... So, thanks to my gnome cunning, there is a reality where I got a 4. But then there's this reality where I had a natural 20 plus my 2 mod for a 22.
Okay. Keth?
Keth got a 13. Yeah.
Okay. So for Jebeddo and Asher, a tingle of fear runs down your spine, an involuntary reaction. But for Keth, you are paralyzed with that fear. It has locked you into place. You are just sweating profusely, and you are feeling this the claws on your mind as it tries to touch every part of your brain, and you are just horrified and paralyzed.
Am I also
So you guys
frightened?
are walking, and then Keth just stops moving.
Yeah, Gebeddo's at the front, so like he doesn't notice.
Is Keth frightened? Just
Not by the actual frightened
okay.
effect. Just paralyzed.
Wait. You made a save? Did you have to make... Because he might have gotten a +2 if he was within 10 feet of me.
Even with a +2.
He's... Okay.
I try and snap Keth out of it. Like, come on, are you? What's the matter? And then I realize he's paralyzed, like magically. And or
but
do I?
Keth, make a wisdom saving throw.
13.
Okay. 15.
1, 3. Oh, 15 with the +2.
Yeah. And I cast Lesser Restoration on him.
Lesser Restoration.
Restoration.
Yeah,
Lester. He comes
back.
Hey Lester, can you help my friend out? He's
Oh, geez, you had me come all the way down here. I had to come through an undead city to get here, but I guess I can help out.
Yo, Frank, what's your friend? You need some tickles? Is that what
Is this your intern? Who's this?
Oh, don't worry about Lester too. He's fine.
Oh, I really expected
all right.
you to be Chester.
Hey, buddy, wake up. Hey, man, everything's fine. Don't worry about it. You're fine. All right, I'm good. I'm heading out.
Okay, thanks.
What? Hey, who the hell was that?
Thanks. That was Lester. Lester and Chester of Lester Restoration.
Guys, this place is fucked.
Let's keep going.
So, your Lesser Restoration just infuses Keth with magical energy, and he is awakened from his paralysis.
Cool.
Can Keth cast protection from good and evil on himself?
He can.
He
has.
Cool.
As you walk down these hallways that you are familiar with, you do notice that some of the rooms off to the side have caved in, and it looks like the traps here that Adventure Incorporated of the past had to face, they don't really exist anymore. The Lich has just sealed off this place and was hoping that would be enough. You go deeper into its lair, and everyone make another perception check.
Oh boy. Interesting.
After this perception check, can we take a short rest or a long rest or something so that I can get some of my spells back?
You want to try to take a short rest in here?
Hey, the executors did it.
Yeah. Right before.
You can try.
We're gonna find the save point.
I thought Josh was asking
24.
For all of us to take a break from recording.
I was like, Josh, no.
I don't know. That was really funny to me.
9.
I see the break.
Fuck.
25.
17.
20.
Now, you do have advantage on that, Keth, because of your Helm of Hearing.
Oh, fuck.
A 2! Plus 2.
Well,
7.
So the 20 takes precedent, so you're going to have to take the 20 on that one.
I hate you.
You will all fall to dust. You are my playthings, and you will not survive the night. Everyone but Jennuvera make wisdom saving throws. Jennuvera's like, whatever,
what
this
is
place
happening?
is fine.
19.
Let's go.
Oh, wait. 29. 28. Wisdom's my highest saving throw, baby.
Nice. I got in one universe, I got a 10. In this universe, I got a 21.
Great.
24.
You do get a +2 from Gillik, don't forget.
Oh, yeah, 26.
23.
Oh, yeah, 23.
We're all good.
Yep, all of you are fine.
What's he talking about that everyone's gonna fall? Didn't he fall? Like, he fell. We watched him fall once. What a dingus.
I think this is regular,
Oh, spookiness?
Yeah, bad guy posturing.
Bad guy smack talk? Saber rattling?
Yeah.
Wand rattling?
Trash talk.
Wand rattling.
Whoa.
Please, this is a children's adventure.
Since when?
As you pass through to the chamber just before the Lich's lair,
Gillik casts Detect Magic just before he passes. Gillik's just spam casting Detect Magic.
Okay, yeah. You have cast Detect Magic multiple times, and all your spell slots are gone. Nope. That was
I have it
not
at
necessary, but okay. You have Detect Magic up. A voice rings out loud enough for all of you to hear. Enough! And the two spirits rise from the floor. Two spirits of large, twisted creatures with horrible forms. One massive eye, a nose sideways on it where its ear should be, a twisted grimace on its face, and long, hulking figure. These two spirits rise up from the floor.
We're Marley and Marley.
Ooh!
Do not
Thank
let
you.
them
That was
pass. Kill them. Roll initiative.
Holy shit. 18.
21.
6.
13.
19.
So, Jennuvera, you are first.
Jennuvera casts Vitriolic Sphere at them.
Okay, so it's a dex saving throw.
Yep.
Two passes.
38. So, 15. 19. I'm trying to do fast math.
Next up is Gebetto.
Great. Gebetto will cast Blur on himself.
Okay.
And then he will use his cunning action to try to hide within the debris and turn into smoke.
Make a stealth check.
That is going to be a 20. Oh, Jesus. 26.
Okay. You think you're hidden. You suspect you might be.
I always forget it's plus 13.
Gillik, it's your turn.
There's two of these things?
Yep.
And then we still gotta go fight the Lich out of this?
Yep.
Alright, I'm just gonna go and hit it. I'm not even gonna use a spell slot. I'm not gonna smite it. I'm just gonna whack one of the things.
Okay.
I'm gonna do pittance for damage.
We remember.
Yeah, back to how it used to be when you
The
would
old days.
when you would crit and still roll minimum damage.
The all or nothing days.
Blood for blood and by the barrel.
Thank you for getting the reference. I'm so happy.
Nice.
It's a Sin City reference.
Oh wow!
Good movie.
Parts of it.
Right.
I don't think.
Yeah, I was going to say, I wonder if in 2020 it's
still
still a good
stands up.
movie.
I watched it again. I think it's losing its value.
Are you trying to say that
Did you also-
Zack Snyder's not an amazing director? No, that one's not. No, that is Zack Snyder, right? No, it's
Yeah.
Robert Rodriguez.
No, it's Rodriguez.
Yeah, careful
Yes.
what you say. Anthony. I live in Austin, remember?
You're right. I'm sorry.
Does Austin like Zack Snyder because he's terrible?
No, not Zack Snyder.
No, Austin-
Rodriguez lives there.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, Rodriguez is
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, yeah.
That's chill.
All right. Oh my god, I get fucking
The
nothing.
Snyderverse,
It's fine.
the Snyder cut, which will fix things, but in the opposite direction.
All right, 26 to hit.
That hits.
All right, and it takes 14 points of damage.
You
Great.
show it.
Second attack,
Kill it.
natural
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
All
go.
right.
Now you'll deal 25 points of damage.
20. Right? Is it max
and then
or
roll
is
the die
what is
again, and then add your modifiers. One time.
it? Okay, max and then roll again. Okay.
I like that a lot. I know it's like a little bit of extra math, but like, man, criticals always feel like criticals.
29.
Yeah, agreed.
As opposed to like, I crit hit, 10 damage.
That's my turn.
Asher, it's your turn.
Cool. I cast Moonbeam at 3rd level.
Okay. So it's a dex save?
No.
Con?
It is con. DC 16.
Succeed.
Well, they take half of this, and then I'm concentrating on it, so they'll do it again next round. 8 plus 7 plus 3. What is that? So 18. Haha.
18.
So-
What kind of damage?
Radiant.
Okay.
So they take 9.
So
Or
they take
double.
18.
Yeah. I picked it for a reason. And then that's my turn.
Keth?
Keth probably wouldn't know that was radiant damage, so he is going to swing the evocation blade with radiant damage.
He wouldn't know, so then he was gonna.
Well, so it, based on what I thought you just said, he didn't take any additional damage from your radiant.
No, it took double. So it took half because he saved, but then it took the same amount. It took the base amount because it doubled. It halved and then doubled.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, he would have thought, based on previous experience with undead, that radiant would be good.
Yeah.
25 to hit.
Hits.
Nine damage, radiant.
Okay.
Swinging with a quarterstaff. 18 to hit.
Hits.
$18 damage. 5 lightning. Or 5 cold.
Okay.
Hitting with the evocation blade again. 26 to hit.
Hits.
8 damage.
Yeah, you hit and the spirit flashes with that bright light, and it fades away.
Nice. Can you key it up on the other one?
Are your fists considered magical at this level?
Yes.
Then yes.
27.
Hits.
The magical fist.
Magic fist.
8 damage.
You magically fist him.
What? He's gonna
It's magically fistlicious.
Right.
He's gonna try and stun him. So it's a Constitution saving throw. DC of
magically defist-ish.
13.
He succeeds.
All right. That's damage. I believe I didn't roll.
Magically fish sticks.
10 damage. If I didn't roll that.
Great.
That's it.
Magic fish stick dish.
So why don't you go ahead and make a charisma saving throw, Keth?
Not at disadvantage.
Correct.
11.
So you take...
Oh, well, disadvantage from undead people.
Good and evil.
Doesn't come into play on this.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
You take 23 psychic damage. You got very lucky.
I don't feel lucky.
Yeah. So you take 23 psychic damage. And okay. Your speed is halved. You have disadvantage on ability checks, saving throws, and attacks based on strength or dexterity. So all of a sudden, your left leg twists and contorts, spinning up so that it shortens in length and twists sideways. You're almost limping to try and move on it, cutting your speed in half and cutting your saving throws to disadvantage.
Is this a charm?
This is not a charm, no.
Okay.
After a long rest, you can try and rest this. You can try and do the saving throw again.
Great.
That is all for the Spirit of the Fomorian. Jennuvera, it's your turn.
Okay.
That's it.
Jennuvera is going to cast Scorching Ray on it at level 3.
Okay.
So,
Is that 5 rays?
no, just 4.
4 rays with more damage? Oh, no, 4 rays.
Just 4.
Okay. So make your 4 attacks.
$28, nat 20, 16, and nat 20.
Okay.
Hey, let's go.
So they all hit,
They're-
and the 220s get their base re-added.
Okay, so that's going to be 24 plus... Shit. 35... 43... Shit, Jesus. 43 plus 12... 55... 58... 960 plus 62.
Okay.
Nice.
It's looking badly hurt after
Jesus.
these blasts of fire burn up onto shoot into the spirit. Gebeddo, it's your turn.
Great. From the shadows, Gebeddo is going to leap out with the unseen blade and try to finish it off here. That's a nat 20, baby.
Yeah.
Let's go.
We're rolling
Let's
so
go.
good right now. We're gonna hit the Lich
yeah.
and roll like nat 1.
We should have saved this.
All right. So let's see. That is God, math is hard, but please hold.
Gillik, make a charisma saving throw.
Ooh. Okay. Hell yeah. That is... Oh, fucking even better. 26.
You feel a flash in this place, like an emptiness, a coldness, and a laugh echoes in your ears, but you're not really hearing it, but it's in your mind. A cold, slow... You get the feeling in this room that there is a touch here, a touch of the Shadow Lord. Like this is a point in the world where his tendrils can reach.
Uh-oh.
So that's 93 physical damage.
Okay.
And 1 lightning damage. I think what happens, right, is the blade goes in, and when it pulls out, there's like a static electricity shock.
It's like
And it's just enough. No. No, you stab in with the blade, and the spirit just bursts into a blast of light, shimmering off of the long, thin, my swishy in your hand.
And that's both of them, right?
That is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anybody want to rest?
I definitely do, but guys, this place is vulnerable to the Shadow Lord.
You hear another mirthless chuckle in your mind, Gillik, and your spell slots are regenerated.
What? Also, so
that happens, but also, and hopefully Anthony's going to roll with me on this.
Yes, and
so Verdum, because it was a bone hammer. How did it look like? Because I don't know if we ever actually sat down and gave a description. Because I had this image originally of like a bunch of little bones all kind of forming together in like an ornate, crazy hammer. So that was what I had pictured for a while, but now it's much simpler. Now it just looks like a femur, and then the hammer, it's two skulls, the tops of two skulls, so the jaws are missing and are on either side of the femur, and they look like there might be dwarf skulls.
Cool.
And it's outlined in like a black shadowy fire.
Yeah.
But
and all your spell slots are returned.
And all my spell slots are returned. Right. So the hammer's crazy, but Gillick's like, what the heck? You know, he was surprised that it looks different.
It got bonier.
cool.
It got bonier. And Gillick is still all skeletonized.
He's in the bone zone.
Right. Getting boned.
Keth, can you move like that?
I mean, slowly, but yeah, I can move. I feel just really weak.
There's a sudden rushing of wind that pulls like a suction in the room, like sucking you toward this small hallway, tight enough that you would have to crawl through unless you're Gebeddo. And it is you don't have to crawl.
Gebeddo recognizes immediately this passageway and kind of holds his hand up to the rest of the group. So guys, I think it's time for the plan.
Okay, good luck.
It's time for the plan.
Yeah, just real quick. What's the plan again?
Gillick, you just stay here. I'll explain it to you.
Okay, perfect.
And
I stay here.
Oh boy.
Gebeddo casts Minor Illusion of the phylactery.
Okay.
From the vision in the memory and from seeing it in the office, right? Gebeddo's got a really good idea of what it looks like, and so he casts Minor Illusion in his hand.
Okay.
And he walks slowly into the room.
Did the plan change?
Yeah.
Consult the journals. Consult the
I was
journals.
busy.
The books
Consult
of
the journals of
face.
faces.
Okay.
Oh, I like yours.
And so he walks into the room where into the Lich's lair, holding this fake phylactery.
Upon the throne, you see the Lich. He is covered in cobwebs. It's as though this being has not moved from this spot in a long, long time. Set into the throne above his head is the purple, flaming crystal.
Fuck. Gebeddo looks at him and he goes, huh. Weird. And pockets his into the bag of holding and closes the bag.
Make a deception check.
Should I do the thing that I said I was gonna do? Okay.
Well,
I don't remember
read
what
the.
you said.
Read
There's
the
a lot of things. I'm getting caught up.
I'm scrolling.
I like the lengths you guys went to hide this plan from me.
I can't
Yeah,
find
someone
it anyway.
That's
I'll
Please,
update.
please.
That's an 18. And Gebeddo walks slowly toward the Lich.
You think you are clever, little one.
I know I'm clever.
I have been around a long, long time.
Yeah, and you look like shit now.
You will not best me at this game.
Oh.
Prove it.
Make a... I think I know what's happening and I love it.
you? Now I remember.
Make a... Oh, okay. Nope. Disregard, don't make anything.
Yep.
That's right.
You know it. Here it comes.
Yeah.
Here it comes. Yeah. The plan is working.
You die. The word escapes his lip, and the energy writhes through the air like a ripple that pours forward from him. It fires towards you and washes over Gebeddo.
I prepared Dispel.
Gebeddo dies.
Gebeddo instantly dies. And from the ashes...
Yeah.
Let's go!
Deep within his blood, the Phoenix potion stirs, and he explodes with fire into the room where the Lich sits upon his throne.
All right, boom time. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah. So the
Jenna-
fire like shoots out like a gout right from this tiny little hole, and that's the signal.
Yeah.
I think we're ready.
It's subtle.
Yeah, I thought so. So that is what is 50 minus 7? 43 damage.
44.
43 damage.
44.
Minus 7.
Does
Right?
he get a
Oh,
does he get a saving throw on that? I don't think so, right?
Let's
he probably
see.
ought
They
to,
instead erupt.
if I wrote it poorly.
They instead erupt to full health and explode, dealing 5d10. Oh yes, there's a dex saving throw against my spell save or whatever, which is 17.
Okay, so he does take half. So that you did 43. So he takes 20.
Yeah.
Okay. 22. Yeah, you explode out with this flame, and he says, "What? Impossible."
Yeah, and Gebeddo appears back at full health, which is really nice for me.
He slowly rises up off of the throne. You can see the layers of dust fall away as he rises up, cobwebs tearing down from the chair around him. And he says, "This will not stand." Everyone roll initiative.
Fuck yeah.
God, I'm shaking. I'm so excited.
Gillik, roll the best initiative.
I didn't roll terribly. I probably not first though.
We can also hold our action till you go.
That is also a thing
that's
that
true.
everyone can do.
I got an 18.
I got a 16.
I got a
Go ahead.
15.
15?
Hmm?
Holding action isn't actually a thing in this, but that's okay.
Let us do
I'll
the
let it-
cinematic thing we
23.
want to do.
Yeah, I'll let it happen. What did you get, Gebeddo?
23.
And Keth?
11.
All right. So is everyone just going to defer to Gillik for now? Because technically, Gebeddo, you're first.
Yeah, I also am going to... So I'm going to use my action to disengage and jump back to the back of the room. Or my bonus action to disengage and jump back to the back of the room and recast Blur on myself.
Okay. Jennuvera?
I'm going to hold.
Gillik, it's your turn.
Yep.
Okay, I'm just gonna cast Hex on.
You
what's
can't
his
see
face?
him.
I
You
can't
are
see
down
him.
the hall.
Yeah, you gotta squeeze into the room.
Oh, I thought we were
Okay,
running in
alright.
because we heard the signal, so I assumed we were already running in.
This
Yeah.
all happened like simultaneously.
Boom, 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 boom. Yeah.
Okay, well, how long is it gonna take?
You
me to
can get into
room?
the room, but then you are blocking the way.
from other people getting into the room. So I'd have to do another move action to.
Honestly, that's
Yeah.
okay.
That's okay?
Yep.
We're okay with this?
Can you
All right, then I'm just going to cast Hex and give him disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Okay. You get into the room.
And
cast
then,
Hex. Cool.
yeah. Cool.
So then I can go?
Not yet. The Lich's, the layer reach.
Wait, but I thought I was holding my action until Gillik went.
That's not... Hold on. This is a legendary action. It takes effect between things.
Whenever Anthony decides, the legendary actions can happen.
I cast a spell on it, so it's probably got a reaction or something.
So each of you must make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
$17.
Also 15.
18.
11.
Oh, I'm next to Gillik. So
17.
Oh, yeah. 20.
So still only Gillik succeeds as a dark wave of energy fills this place. You can feel the Lich pushing outward with his power, and it seeps into your very life force, draining you away. So everyone takes 23 points of necrotic damage, and Gillik, you take half.
Okay. Does it evil and good affect anything with this? Okay, no. It's just disadvantage. Attack rolls.
Can I use I don't know how this works. Can I use Uncanny Dodge to take half of that?
Yeah, you take half.
Okay.
How much was it again?
23.
23.
You took half.
All right, so 12.
Now, Jennuvera, you can do your action.
Okay. So I run in behind Gillik. And we kind of switch. As he comes, if he moves away from the door.
You can shoot around him. You can't get in front of him.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, you can see over me. You're tall.
Yeah, sure. And she's going to hold the stone of enchantment. And she is going to cast Meteor Storm.
Do the meteors come from the sky?
It does not.
Oh, they don't?
I looked it up and it said you can use it indoors.
Awesome.
It said it is not well named. It said that it's not necessarily meteors like that killed the dinosaurs.
How big of a space do they
It's 40
fill?
foot.
Okay, so everyone in the room is going to have to make saving throws.
Yep.
Can she position it partially in the wall behind the Lich?
Not big explosions of fire, no. They're going to
Sphere
hit...
spreads around corners. A creature takes 20 days. Wow.
Yeah, basically, Jebeddo, Gillik, and the Lich are going to have to make saving throws.
Well, it's okay with Gillik.
Wait, was a
careful
dex saving
spell.
throw?
Careful spell.
Mm-hmm. I can't.
Because she's doing maximize instead.
Oh.
That's why I told you all to get out of the way.
Jebeddo's up against the back wall,
Yeah.
Now, he does fail his dex saving throw.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does.
And that was even without disadvantage. I forgot, but I did roll it. and he did
Jebeddo got a 27 for his dex save.
Fuck yeah.
Gillik?
Just give me. I'm looking at things. See if there's anything I can do.
How do I make this one a 20?
If you failed, I use my power of divination to make you re-roll.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. This is where I wish I had that feat. For shields.
Did you fail your roll?
No, I haven't rolled yet. I'm just looking to see if there's anything I can do. I know. I'm delaying.
Don't delay.
The inevitable.
All right.
Roll that shit. Let's go. Take a legendary action. Choose to succeed.
That's not how it works.
19.
Hey, let's
Nice.
go!
Yeah.
Okay. So how much damage do you deal, Steph?
168 points.
So you still take... they still take half that.
Jebeddo doesn't.
Jebeddo doesn't.
Jebeddo
Gillik
fucking
does.
Matrix bullet times out of
Wow.
the way. All this meteor and fire and shit.
Right, you
and
dodge a fiery sphere.
Yeah,
you
Jebeddo,
it just completely misses you.
doing that sideways
That's
jump
amazing.
shit. You know what I mean? Everything
Yeah.
slows down. There's like boom, 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 boom.
Gillik just gets roasted in his armor.
Just
I can't use abjuration, right? Because it's not targeted directly at me.
Correct. Also, you would just throw it back at Jennuvera.
No, that would be weird. It's fine. I can take a hit.
I should listen to the plan better.
This is why I wanted all those potions.
Yeah, throw them.
That's an
at
immense
Gillik.
amount of damage.
Did it
Oh my
die?
God.
That's so
168.
It did not die.
If Gillik hadn't made his save, he would have died.
Yeah, but she would have made sure he didn't.
Yes.
Wow, you would have rolled.
so-
had to reroll.
Yeah, it was 168. So what's half of that? 50.
Don't ask me. I can't do math.
30.
84.
84.
Holy fucking dicks.
I think next, so I will hopefully heal you.
We've got so much potion.
So wow, such potion.
Poison potion.
What was it? 83, 84?
84, yeah.
84. Okay.
How you looking, Gillik?
What's your
Toasty. Gillik's looking extra fucking crispy right now. Yeah. I have 29 hit points total.
Oh.
Or right now. My maximum is 125.
Jesus. Let's go.
There's no system shock
Okay.
in 50, unfortunately, Anthony.
Someone hand me my flask.
It's on fire.
The scene.
The Lich looks furious, and he points at you, Gillik, trying to point beyond you at Jennuvera, but he can't seem to reach her.
Fuck you, I'm in front.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
He is casting a spell at you.
He's casting a spell at me. Can I use abjuration to reflect it back at him?
You may.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing it. I don't even know what it is.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, that's awesome.
So a blast of necrotic energy flies from him as he tries to infuse you with a necrotic death that would rise you from the grave. Instead, abjuration flings the magic back at him, and it washes over him, but he
Go just
seems
eat
to be
this.
empowered by it.
What?
Yikes.
So he gains 78. Not 78.
78.
D8.
Okay.
It was like, that basically undid everything we just did.
78
No,
is
it won't
not
be that.
Roll low.
40d6.
Roll low.
He heals 7.
That's some beautiful, like, positive, wishful thinking.
Thanks. Yeah, I've been told that you just put out what you want into the universe and it will come back to you.
Right, but it doesn't always appear in the way you imagine.
No, of course. It might be 8, right?
Okay.
But
I feel like we're doing that. We're hitting him for a lot of damage, but we're also dying.
I liked that one.
Okay. The layer itself wraps a dark tentacle around you, Gillik, and then that tentacle ties itself to the Lich as well. He says, "Your fate and mine intertwine." And it is now Asher's turn.
Sure. Well, as a bonus action, I cast
Goodberry.
healing. I cast Healing Word at 5th level because it's a bonus action, so I can have another thing afterwards. It's not a ton of health, but I cast it on Gillik. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's the 5th one?
Thanks.
I think that went well.
Yeah, I mean,
I healed Gillik for 20 HP. Wow, at 5th level, that sucked. But it was bonus action. Yeah, and then I cast Dispel on hopefully that effect.
Good, Barry.
Because I don't want to nuke the guy and then also Gillik dies. So I try and cast Dispel on it.
Do you have to roll against the Dispel? Is there a roll for Dispel?
So the way it is if it's 3rd level or lower, it just ends. If it's 4th level or higher, I make a check against it, the DC being 10 plus Dispel level. I will.
Roll high.
I add... Oh, cool. So I rolled a 21.
Oh, it fails.
Wait, I fail?
It's a 12-level spell.
Yeah?
No.
Yeah.
It's in the new the new book.
The crackling
20 intelligence.
The crackling energy. The crackling energy fades from around Gillik, and the Lich looks furious. Keth, it's your turn.
Why are you mad?
Okay.
The scene, or at least like the sounds, are just insane. So, like Asher and I are in the.
You're still squeezing through in the hallway, yeah.
Yeah, and then all we can just see is just flashes of light and.
I mean, I'm doing stuff.
Okay, so you already got up there, but all right, whatever.
I'm not.
Just Keth by himself.
Wow, they look like they're having a lot of fun in there.
This is going crazy right now.
He's like listening on the helm of hearing, like in surround sound.
He's got like 100 scrolls around his feet. He's like, "What the fuck is the
plan?" You feel your the spell pulse within you.
So can he make it to the room?
You can't get into the room, but you can cast past people into the room.
Do it.
Okay. He's like, can I actually do it?
God damn it. This is what I get for building a fucking tiny little hole for y'all to have to have got through the first time we did this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, go back and listen. This is all Mike's fault.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't realize how big a pain in the ass it would be when we had to deal with it in the future. I thought, oh, what a cool setup.
That's pretty funny.
This sucks.
Keth casts Chromatic Orb.
No, do the thing.
He's not ready.
Okay, you cast Chromatic Orb. Make an attack roll.
Okay.
Never gonna cast it, dude.
11 to hit.
You miss.
Keeps like in the back of the line, in Keth is in the back of the line in the hallway, going like, "Oh, I got magic too, guys. I got no."
Jebeddo, it's your turn.
I wonder if that hit.
He can't see. He just he lobbed it over a shoulder.
Yeah, so Jebeddo is going to use the smoke from the meteor as it like starts to clear as cover to do a bonus action hide check. That is a nat 20 on my stealth, so 29 to hide in the fire.
Yeah, okay,
and then
go on.
He's going to try and run up alongside and unseen blade into the Lich here.
Yeah, you have a hard time hiding as smoke among all this smoke.
Sure.
Yeah.
But do I get advantage anyway for the narrative way that I explained what happened?
Yeah.
Inspiration, even.
Yes!
Yeah.
No, you don't get inspiration.
Oh, shit. That is
That's not a thing.
Oh, God, I'm rolling fucking hot tonight, y'all. Let's go to the casino. That's a 31 to hit.
That hits.
Let's go. Let's make some money.
Yeah.
So that is...
The Lady of Fate is definitely guiding you in this fight.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see. We got 20, 30, 7, 44, and then 1 electricity.
Great.
Zap.
Another wave of dark energy pours off of the Lich as he pushes back against this stabbing pain that he now has. So everyone make Dex saving throws. Sorry. I'm sorry, not Dex. Con. Everyone make Constitution saving throws.
17.
21.
19.
Oh, sorry.
15.
Not 21. No, 21. I was adding the 2. Cool. Yay.
Did you add the 2 from...
saving throw.
Yeah, and did you add the 2 from Gillik?
I did.
22 then.
Okay. Gillik?
19.
And Keth?
14.
So Keth and Gebeddo fail. They take 24 necrotic damage, and each of you takes half that. Yeah, the rest of you take half that. Gebeddo, you also take half that because of your ability.
Yeah.
It is now Jennuvera's turn.
Okay. Jennuvera is going to cast Mental Prison.
Okay.
So this is binding a creature in a prison that only they can... whatever. It's an intelligence saving throw. It is. It succeeds automatically if it's immune to being charmed.
Do you see it? What they see?
Yeah.
Do you see what I see?
I can't remember
What
if you
they
see what they see.
Oh, no. No, only they see.
Okay. The spell fails as soon as you try to cast it.
Okay.
Immune to being charmed. Okay. Noted. Gillik, it's your turn.
All right. Gillik's gonna run up and smite him. Radiant energy. Damn it.
Okay.
Can you?
No, it's
Anthony,
gone
can you
forever.
move the book up a little bit? No, bring it back.
I was showing Steph. She wasn't even looking.
Huh?
I showed you the spot in the book where it says condition immunity charmed.
That's what. No, I read that.
Oh, okay.
I read that to you.
No. On the Lich stat block.
Oh. 26 to hit.
A 26 hits.
Okay, hang on. Please stand by.
Standing by.
Okay.
Gillik, I imagine you move out of the way of the entrance?
Yeah, in order to get close to the Lich.
You run up. That makes sense. And Jennuvera will say that you're able to shift out of the way as well, so the pathway is open.
Okay.
The Kethway is open?
The Kethway is open.
Interesting.
Asher stands inside the hallway.
No, I have a plan completely how to get through. I just realized I could do a thing, and I just didn't even do it, so...
35.
Okay.
And I get a second attack. 25 to hit.
Hits.
Uh, 36.
All right. It is now the Lich's turn. He turns to Jennuvera, who has now entered the room, and spells. God, spells. Am I right?
Can't live with him. Can't live without him.
Can't kill without him.
That's right.
It says, "No more from you," and you are stunned as the
she
words
casts counterspell.
Okay. So roll to counter. I believe you have to roll.
Do I add anything?
No.
Yeah, you add your spell.
I don't know if it's
modifier.
as strong as Dispel because it's...
I rolled a 16.
Hold on.
Oh, 10 plus.
It depends on what level it is.
So, do you add anything to counterspell?
I don't think so.
You roll 10...
Pulling it up.
I can't find it.
Yes, you make an ability check using your spellcasting ability modifier.
Okay, so... Shit, what did
16.
I just say I rolled?
You
16.
said you rolled a 16.
21.
Okay. He says, "Enough from you." And that, again, that wave of energy comes from his voice, and it travels forward towards you. You raise a hand, and your spell slashes it in the air, dissipating the voice. The rage on his face builds even further.
Nice.
Yeah, let's fucking go.
Asher, your
So
turn.
question. How's everybody doing health-wise? We all good? We Gucci? Everybody?
I'm
still
looking
hurting?
still pretty hurt.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
I'm still
will
looking
cast
crispy.
another healing word at 4th level this time. I'm so sorry. I rolled 1, 1, 1, and a 2. Plus 4.
5
So,
hit points.
9 hit points. There you go.
9 hit points.
4th level spell. But as a bonus action,
Every hit point matters.
That's a 4th level
a first
spell.
level spell. I cast it at 4th level, but as a
Okay.
bonus action,
All right.
And rolled poorly.
and rolled poorly.
Right. Every point matters.
And then this is an action, right? Using Virulence cards of casting is an action, a full action.
Yes.
Okay. I pull out my
shit.
Virulence cards of casting, and I just think, I'm like, I don't know what the purpose of this was
Oh,
supposed
baby,
to be.
I'm so excited
But
about
hope
this.
it's this
'cause I
thing.
have no idea
Let's
what this
find
is gonna
out,
be.
and I flip it.
Yeah.
You flip it.
Summon
all of them in
summon
the area
Stronghold.
are immediately disintegrated.
I don't want to look at
God, I
all.
hope it's Wish.
I don't want to see a number on the back of this spell. I don't want to look at, and I'm looking straight into the camera for this one.
Come on, light.
Sunburst. Everyone
Right.
dies.
Right.
Mending.
It could be anything.
We
It could be
heal-
a boat.
Come on, Brilliant. Come on, Brilliant.
He's
If
gonna
you
vote.
give me a really good spell, I will start worshiping you. I will start. That's what I'm thinking. I will worship you if you give me a great spell right now.
You reach into the deck of cards, and you pull the first spell on the top. You stare at it. You look.
What is it?
Wish.
Shit.
Oh my goodness.
Let's fucking go!
I have to. Oh my god.
Oh my
Holy shit.
Wow.
Okay.
Well, what do you wish for?
Oh
Help
my
me.
goodness.
Help.
Wish is
We
weird though.
can't.
It's very specific.
Yeah, we're gonna have to read the rules specifically on Wish because this
Holy
card has
shit.
that's fucked up.
Wow.
Brilliant. I worship you now. I literally.
Wow, yeah, you just changed your entire outlook on
freaking-
life.
So you can
Oh, yeah,
either
holy shit.
you can either duplicate any other spell of 8th level or lower, and you do not need to meet any requirements of the spell, and it just takes effect. Alternatively, you can
Any spell.
create one object up to 25,000 gold pieces in value that isn't a magic item. You can allow up to 20 creatures
boat.
that you can see to regain all hit points, and you end all effects on them.
But
Or-
there's a thing.
You can grant up to 10 creatures that you can see resistance to a damage type of your choice, or you grant up to 10 creatures you can see immunity to a single spell or other magical effect for 8 hours, or
Yeah.
you undo a single recent event by forcing a reroll on any reroll made in the last round.
Or
Then reality reshapes itself to your new result.
you might also
Ooh, that
be
could
able
be
to
cool.
achieve something beyond the scope of the above examples. State your wish to the DM as precisely as possible.
Destroy.
And the
both
DM has
legendary,
great latitude
destroy
in
both
ruling what
legendary.
occurs in such an instance.
DM gets no say.
That's what it says. That's what it says right there.
DM gets
in
no
the,
say.
in the
DM
rules,
gets
Anthony.
no say.
Is ands allowed? Hold on.
No,
In the face scrolls. Hold on.
You can make a for loop.
Oh, this one's bad. So be careful because, like it says, for example, wishing that a villain were dead might propel you forward in time to a period when that villain is no longer alive, effectively removing you from the game.
That's fun.
Oh boy. Okay, I'm sending a thing. Does that seem good?
No,
I worry about that. Because of the phrasing.
Okay.
Are we not doing phrasing anymore?
No, there's another. So there's a 9th level spell called
eighth or lower.
I know, but that question is kind of answered better in another spell. But I imagine it would have the same effect with Wish. If you look up Geese,
yeah, that's like
it
a
tells
fifth
you about
or something.
Right, but it's basically you can make them do anything that you want. Not a lot of great 8th level spells.
Fucking Wish. All right, this card's out of the deck now.
God, this is
if it's going to be removed for any reason, why not? This is great. I am hesitant for you to use the fast and loose rules as opposed to doing like an 8th level spell.
I mean, he can just say no.
You're like
last.
All right. Assume Anthony is the bad kind of genie that grants
that's
wishes.
what I think I want to wish.
Why would you assume
I
that?
want to. That's the thing I think is the best. I think that's what I should do. So,
then
but
you
what will it do instead?
Then you should do that. If that's what you want to do, let's fucking do it. Let's say it. Let's do it. This is your card. I can't believe I pulled it. This is the best. Knock it out.
Now making a binding choice with Verilion, I say, I wish for the phylactery to no longer revive the Lich when it dies.
Anthony's standing up. He had to stand up and walk away to think about it.
He's turning blue. His genie powers have activated.
The purple flaming crystal in the head of the throne begins to glow brightly. Behind it, a swirl opens of dark, black, blue, and purple as a tentacle reaches through a small hole and pulls the phylactery back into the swirling portal.
Fuck yeah.
And the portal slowly closes.
I mean, fuck, but fuck yeah.
I don't know if that's good or bad, y'all.
Huh. Well, it looks like the Shadow Lord granted your
I asked
wish.
Verilion to grant my wish. Very specifically.
Wow. Okay.
Keth, it's your turn.
Oh my goodness.
Get him, Keth.
How's the Lich seem to be reacting to what
he
just
did
happened?
not notice.
To be fair, it means he cannot be revived by it. It's just now the Shadow Lord has that technology, I guess.
We have no idea what that means.
Yeah, we don't know.
That's a huge assumption, Rob.
Like revive. Maybe maybe it comes back as something different.
I thought about it a lot, and I think I got the effect as close to the effect as I wanted.
I'm happy for you.
But
yeah.
And we don't know if the thing getting removed by tentacle is making it turning the effect off. Like the effect could have turned off and just the tentacle could have showed up.
Revived on this planet.
Yeah, they could be mutually exclusive.
Right.
Josh is right.
Right.
You know, these could just be crazy coincidences.
Keth, it's your turn.
It's getting like
yeah.
this.
All right, let's murder this fool. First, Keth is going to drink a potion of superior healing.
Let's murder this fool.
So this is a non-action, is that correct? Is it a bonus?
It's a bonus action.
Great. So it's 8d8 plus 8.
Okay.
I love that Keth just stops to slam a drink real quick.
Oh, I'm glad someone does.
27.
Okay.
Which is very helpful.
I believe you.
I can't even believe
And then he rushes as he limps more realistically looking like a zombie than he did before at the Lich and puts his hand near his orc bone and tries to gather all the energy and cast something. at the Lich.
You hear Uthral's voice thrumming through your mind as he says, "I love magic," and then a blast of sunburst explodes from you, filling the chamber with radiant light.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That also affects
I don't know.
It does not.
Ooh, yay!
Fucking Uthral. Oh, I love him.
You deal.
I can't wait to roll this.
12d6 radiant damage.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And he fails his Constitution saving
Holy
throw.
shit.
It was time.
Yeah. It's 40 radiant damage.
There is this flash of light that fills the room. The Lich puts its hands up and tries to defend itself from the oncoming blast of radiant energy, and you watch as he is just turned to dust and blasted against the wall.
Yeah.
Holy
we fucking
shit.
did it. We fucking did it.
High fives all around.
Oh my god, guys, it worked. The plan worked.
High fives.
Oh my goodness. So many
Oh my
high
god.
fives.
We should have a plan more often.
Hey adventurers, DM Anthony here again. I just want to remind you that there are lots of ways to support the show. Head on over to patreon.com/adventureinc. Tell your friends about the show. Rate and review us on iTunes or wherever you get your podcasts. Links and more can be found at adventureinc.podbean.com. Thanks everyone, we'll see you next week.